Hello, fellow adventurers. It is I, Bentley Michaels, here to remind you about the Twitter, the Instagram, ChaoticAmateurs.com, rating and reviewing the show, obviously. iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, wherever you're reviewing at, babies. Hit us up on that review chart and make us climb the charts so we can step on the faces of all other D&D 5e play podcasts if you think we deserve it. Or you can just be like, yeah, you guys stink like a bag of shoes. All right? Thank you all so much for listening, and on to the adventure.
In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of Chaotic Amateurs.
And welcome back to Chaotic Amateurs, the number one D&D 5e play podcast. I am your DM for Season 2, Bentley Michaels. To my right we have...
Caleb is Yamhorn Doril.
And Red is Dragonsbane.
Milo's Ren.
And last time, our adventurers... Do they go right? Do they go left? They went both ways, and they realized that there was a magic beaded veil of trappery. And then, Duroc made some sweet rolls and jumped right over that pit of spikes. And
dwarves are so predictable.
They went down the stairs to the right and then up some stairs into a room. Solved a sweet little riddle puzzle action. Got kings and queens and peasants and jesters. And then they go back, make their way back around, up the stairs, figure out, the same sort of business. Duroc finally put his hand, realizing that the trap is probably triggered by skin, and then the whole ceiling came in. And we left our adventurers having just entered the room on the left side. So, when you walk in, once again, it looks very, very similar, except the edges aren't angled. It's just a square room. Directly in front of you, though, it looks like it has caved in, and the entire mass of the bottom takes up left to right. The entire thing of it just sort of looks like a craggy mountain as it gets to the top. It looks like, the wall and some of the ceiling almost is kind of caved in, like it came from above. And there's little parts where you can kind of see the wall in areas, but most of it looks like a bunch of caved-in stuff. How would you like to proceed?
And this is like lower, right? We went downstairs to get to this.
This is the one
area.
we went upstairs, and then the thing came down, and then we climbed over it even more.
And then you went downstairs.
Okay,
and then we went downstairs. Yeah, that's
so your ball bearing is somewhere down here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I look for it.
Yamhorn sees his ball bearing.
Yeah, I pick it up.
Okay.
It's good to have you back, old friend. I've named every one of my ball bearings.
I was going to say that just now. I guess I go forward, and I perceive things.
Okay. What would you like to perceive?
I just want to take in my general surroundings, see if there's anything out that stands out.
All right.
I help you look.
Why don't you...
Ren, why don't you perceive for us?
It would be a good idea, but I see him trying. I appreciate it.
He's trying to participate in the group.
It was a 15, does it count?
And while he's doing it, I also perceive. But I low roll. I roll lower.
All right, what did you get, Rhett? Or what did you get, Duroc?
17.
Ren, what did you get?
Like 7.
Okay. Duroc, you notice that this...
16.
Okay. Duroc, you notice that the rocks and everything, while it looks like a cave-in, something just doesn't sit right with you. It doesn't look like the amount of rocks and caving in could have come from the ceiling and the back wall. It almost looks a little weird to you.
Looks like they put this here on purpose.
Like the terrain is... Like there's more rocks there than there perceivably should be?
Yeah, like
I mean,
the crack in the ceiling, you know, and the way that it is up above, like, and then according and how sort of pristine on the sides that, you know, it looks, Duroc, you realize that it doesn't, that it just doesn't seem like it could have come from a cave-in, but only you perceive that.
Guys, these rocks look out of place.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be on the ceiling.
It's too many rocks.
Well perceived.
There's too many rocks here.
And some of them are far too big to come in from, like, the sort of cave-in, what it looks like the cave-in hole that's been filled in.
You guys sense anything magical?
I don't know. I didn't give much thought. Let me check. And Yamhorn starts to wave his hands around and stuff.
Okay, make an Arcana?
It hasn't been an hour, right?
No.
Okay.
I'll say it's been about 45 minutes.
Jeez.
12.
You get the slightest tinge. It was 14. You get the slightest tinge of, you're like, oh, there's definitely some magic going on with these rocks. And you don't know if it's the whole thing, but definitely in the area you were in.
Okay.
These rocks are magical.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys... What he just said.
Are they even real rocks?
Do any
Are
of
they
them
illusions?
look comfortable to like take a seat on?
Yeah, you can take a seat on it.
I'm gonna
There's a flat. There's sort of like a little flat area since you're small enough.
pick out the most comfortable looking rock and
Okay.
sit on that rock.
All right,
How does it feel?
like a rock,
Is it smooth?
solid as a rock.
I was going to say, you got to sing it.
Is it smooth or craggy or
It's where you're sitting is smooth, which is why you picked it out.
cool? Okay,
Ren, what are you doing?
taking a seat.
Well, I see that, but why?
Looks comfortable.
We've got an adventure ahead of us.
Is there a way through, like on the other side of the rocks, or?
It looks like a complete. While awkward, it looks like a cave-in that you
Like
can't
we'd
get
have
by.
to boulder it. Like kind of climb our way
And just
around.
at that moment,
Thank
the
God.
entranceway in which that you came in shuts from the ceiling.
Well, guys, we should have known this is going to happen.
I wish snakes would come out so we could fight them.
Yamhorn's going to start trying to make his way over and
To where?
to the other side. Didn't we? Wasn't there something interesting about the
The-
other side of the wall?
No.
No.
It's
You
caved in.
walk straight in, and right in front of you was the cave-in. To the left and the right, bare walls, and behind you, the door shut. And you guys all walked all straight forward to the things. And you guys were all investigating it.
I'll do more.
And he's sitting down on it.
More
Yeah,
stone
I'll-
cutting on the boulders and stuff.
Okay.
Another 15.
It was at 15. It was at 15.
Oh, great.
So you start to perceive as you're looking at the rocks and as you're sort of touching them, a little jolt of magic goes through you. And Ren, you feel it as well. And you jump back because you have a fairly good idea about what this is. And before Ren can fully get off of the rock, he's almost, like the tablecloth, or like, or like if you were in a wheelbarrow and you were dumped out. That's a better analogy. Wheelbarrow dumped out, because the rocks start to move upwards, and you're dumped off, and you realize,
Great.
Transformer style, they start sort of coming together. And after about 15 seconds, what stands in front of you is a stone giant. However, it doesn't. It almost looks a little bit more craggy, and it not like full sort of like like an actual giant made of stone. It kind of like Clayface in the old Batman animated series or something like that. It's definitely tall like a stone giant. Let's see, how tall is this thing?
I think, are they 20-ish?
I'm on the wrong page.
I look at my friends and I say, make for the door underneath his body. I'll hold it off.
The door is shut. You can see the outline of it, but it is shut. A stone giant. It's 18 feet tall.
Yamhorn pulls out his flask and takes a sip.
So...
Yamhorn makes a face because it's a blend of
and he's got a
rum and whiskey.
That's gross.
And in the right hand, he holds what looks like a stalactite, but it's made of rock. But it's like a stalactite club or a stalagmite. But either way, he's holding the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So upon seeing this,
And
I think Ren's going to ruin him.
he says to you, "Who dares enter my chambers?" But it's very rough and grumbly, like
I point at Duroc.
yeah, this guy.
I do, by the way, have my sword and shield drawn still.
Okay.
And the thought has occurred to me that maybe I should put it away, but I'm too proud. And I address him, I go,
Duroc Dragonsbane.
"And what business do you have here, heir?"
I'm here to reclaim my grandfather's sword.
"And why do you think that you are worthy of such a sword?"
Perhaps I'm not, but we'll find out.
Indeed you will. Milo, or Ren, you wanted to do something?
Yeah, definitely. When I see this, I want to bless my friends.
Okay.
Give them, some additional
you ask the giant if he wants to be a friend too. Like, hey.
attack roller saving throws. You get a D4.
What's that?
For attack roller saving throws, they get a D4
For how long?
for one turn or one. Basically, they encounter until they use it.
Oh, okay.
1 minute.
Okay. All right.
Yamhorn.
I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Oh.
This guy's getting screwed up, dude. Oh, boy.
Not until after I'm killed.
13.
7.
8.
Okay. He rolled a 16.
Oh, of course he did.
All right.
7. Okay. Now that this is... I need to be able to see a little bit better here. All right. He is going to swing his giant club at all of you. He's going to make a wide... Because you're all sort of standing right now in front of him. He's going to make a wide general sweep just to hit all of you.
Stop it.
24 to hit.
It's a miss.
I hate to say, but he hits me.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, totally hit.
Yeah, for sure.
Bentley, I hope you thought this one out.
Oh, I did.
This isn't looking good.
It's going to be a short season, folks.
I did. Okay.
I was really hoping he'd miss.
We didn't jump fast enough over the club as he swung it by.
Okay. You each take 9 points of damage.
Goodness.
Is that all you have, giant?
Shut up, dwarf.
Okay.
Ren, I might be needing that healing you were talking about
You
earlier.
got it, buddy.
Okay.
Go ahead and hold
Ren,
off
you
just yet.
were up.
Me? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm okay for now, but just have it at the ready.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and use my. I haven't used this yet. My spiritual weapon. So I'm gonna summon. I imagine it as like a big flail,
Okay.
Ooh.
just right next to it, and it's gonna be like glowing and all that good stuff.
Okay.
And it's gonna take a swing at him.
All right.
So this is like away from me.
And what does it look like again?
It's a large flail, kind of glowing.
What are those?
It's got like a handle with chain and then a ball. Sometimes they have a spike.
Oh, gotcha.
Spike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to
It's like
make
a chained mace, basically.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's going to make its own attack.
Okay.
What's the spell? Melee attacks +7. 16 hit.
It does not.
and that thing's going to miss.
Okay, so you come running at it, and helicoptering it above your head, and you were just misperceived. His little leg there, or his big leg, and you just like
I yell, Ren, how do you miss something that big?
you just swing right, and then it just goes, and he doesn't even move the leg, and he's mocking you.
So that was a bonus action, and I'll go ahead and Sacred Flame. It needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC 15.
And what are you doing here?
Sacred Flame, it needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
DC 15.
17.
Okay, it doesn't take any damage.
All right.
And that's gonna be
so,
level 2.
is it like a flame that comes out, or how does it work? Explain it to me.
I imagine it's something that radiates from like me and tries to like go through him.
Oh, okay. So, so do you want to cast it with your hands, or?
Yeah, it's a voice, and I make some gestures towards it.
I kind of like to view it as like a little fire outline of you coming out, just like you shoot it out of your body. So like you go, oh, I missed. Well, here's this. Ha ha! And it's like you put your hands out for a hug. And so this hugging flame version of you, but your aim is off and it goes right through his legs.
So he's basically a Care Bear, is what you're saying?
But a full body
big
Care
and
Bear.
chubby and small.
Yeah. And so this little fireball version of you hits the back wall, goes right through his legs, and he goes, "Oh, your aim is not so good." Yummy.
You take 12 points of psychic damage.
And I'm just gonna hang out next to Yamhorn.
You're gonna stand there ready to fight, bouncing back and forth.
Exactly.
So I am going to... You guys are going to have to help me out with this. So my class gets an extra attack. Is that only good if I make a melee? Or can I do a spell and then do melee? Like,
It depends if it says an attack.
I would assume that it's like a melee attack.
Yeah, if
like
it's a
I would
melee
have to
attack,
do
like
a
a
melee
physical
attack
attack.
to
trigger
trigger
second
that
attack.
extra attack. Yeah,
Would
that
be
makes
my
sense.
guess.
Okay.
So basically, you get like 2 swings.
Yeah.
Yeah, my guy has 2 swings as well.
What I'm going to do, because I did not like that first hit, Yamhorn is going to put his right hand on his chest, and then after a moment of just kind of rubbing his own chest, he's going to shoot his hand out, and he's going to cast Bane on this stone SOB.
And explain to me what Bane does.
Bane...
Talks
you need
like
to,
this.
you need to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
And he's an
And-
ugly giant. We all know that.
Or a charisma check. And the DC on that is 15.
Okay.
And if you fail, up to 3 creatures of my choice that I can see within range make the check or the saving throw. If the target fails the saving throw, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw. So when you try to attack us, if it hits, that means you have to subtract whatever you roll on a d4
Okay.
from your attack roll. So hopefully not hitting us.
Okay. What do I have to beat? 15?
15.
All right.
And it's charisma is the modifier.
Okay.
I can't imagine stone giants are super charismatic.
He does not.
Yay!
He has a -1 to that, and he rolled a 4.
Okay, you see like a red swirl kind of come up around him and then just soak into his body.
All right, so you cast Bane on this guy, and he just kind of like, he just got done mocking Ren, and he looks over at you. And how are you guys laid out? I just imagined exactly like this, as like I'm the giant, and you guys were laid out like this.
So, but he said he moved next to me.
Yeah.
Is there any stone?
Nope.
Like
now,
any other
now,
cracks?
now it
Just
looks like
clean
a
floor.
pristine room
Dang it. Okay.
with 2 closed outlines of doors that you can tell
cool.
facing
So-
each other.
He gathered all of the rocks that were on the floor. That's awesome.
And they became his body, basically. It's like he shattered glass, reverse it, and it goes back in place.
That's sweet.
And so, and then you send this little this red tornado at him, and he's just starting to look over at Yami, and it hits him right in the face. Oh, And he does not like that one darn bit. He feels
right.
a little weird in his rocky head there.
All right, you guys, I weakened him a bit. Let's go to town.
Okay, so my turn now?
It's Dragonsbane's turn.
Cool. I'm just going to try and hit him with my sword.
Okay.
That's it? That's all the flavor you give? I swing at him.
Yeah, just tell me what you want to do.
Okay, so this one's probably a miss.
What'd you roll?
14.
Swing and a miss.
I could expend a superiority die and try and hit him again, but I have another attack, so I'm just going to try and hit him again.
Okay.
And don't forget, you guys have that blessing too, so you can use an extra D4.
Oh, maybe I should have used that, actually.
Is it too late?
It doesn't say that you can't use it
After the fact?
After the fact.
Okay, I had a 14. I'm just going to try and roll that D4.
Okay.
15?
Nope.
Okay.
Swing and a miss.
I'm going to expend a superiority die and try and add it since I did that already. So,
Okay.
so that's a 15. God. 18.
That's a hit.
Okay. Whew. All right. So, let me see what Savage Attack does. So, okay, so I have a feat that allows me to reroll damage if I want.
Okay.
Like if it's too low, and then I can pick either one I want. So I'm just gonna see what happens.
All right.
Oops, that didn't work. Okay, 8 plus 7, 15 damage. So
Okay.
I'll go ahead and take that. That's my max damage.
Okay.
And then I'll roll my second attack.
All right.
Crit fail.
Okay. So the first one, you swing with your sword, and you go right for that calf, that rocky calf. You give it a big old swing, and you slice, and it hits. For how much?
15 damage.
Okay. He takes 13 points of damage.
Wait, how much damage did you roll?
15.
And he took 13?
Yep.
Apparently.
Okay.
And he didn't like it. He's like, ah! Oh, you'll pay for that, Dragonsbane.
We'll see about that.
And now it's his turn. And I have to do what with the D4?
Roll
Roll it and subtract it from my thing?
From your attack roll, yeah.
Okay.
I like that debuff.
Yeah.
He's going to swing at you
Dang it!
because you did the most stuff to him this time. And he does not like that he can't think straight. Okay. He's going to swing with his great club again right at you, which is...
What did he roll before the D4?
He rolled a 12, but he has a +9 to that.
Are you kidding me?
I am not. So he got a
He's
21.
a strength space. Okay.
And I subtract
The D4.
Gotcha.
It's probably still going to hit.
2. So 19
That's
to hit.
a hit.
All right. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right, 19 to hit. He's going to... Let's see here. Okay.
I don't like the sound of multiple dice.
Oh, and you shouldn't. 10 to hit. 10 points of damage. What are you at? 18?
19.
19? Okay.
I cry out for Ren. Ren!
I'm here for you, buddy.
All right, up next is Ren.
So I'm going to go ahead and reach out and
Touch my hip.
touch your hip. And I'm going to do Cure Wounds. And
Okay.
we'll make it a... How much health are you absent?
Just about 30, just under 30.
Okay, we'll make it level 3 then. Why not?
Holy. Is that like your only spell that you got left?
No, I've got plenty.
Okay. That's
20. That's going to be 22 to you.
Holy smokes.
22 damage.
22.
22 health to
healing.
me.
Oh, 22 to him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, he touches your hip, and all of a sudden, you feel life and vigor surge back into you.
I like you.
You stand up
when
a little
touch my
straighter.
hip. Yep.
All right.
I feel good. Thank you, brother.
And then that big flail that I summoned actually stays out there.
Great.
As bonus action, I can have it make another attack. So it's going
Great.
to attack the big guy. 18 versus AC.
That's a hit.
It'll be 12 damage.
All right.
And with
All right.
my move action,
Okay.
I'm going to use my halfling nimbleness and my halfling nimbleness, and
Mhm.
then I can move through large creature spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go to the other side of him towards the door.
Okay. There's not very much space between him and the door. There's probably only like 3 or 4 feet because he's sort of using the but he's just kind of staying back up against the wall. He hasn't moved out into the center of the room much because you folks had run up on him. So you hit him. You hit him with your weapon. You do a sweet little, because you've already got this nimbleness idea in your mind. So you run up. You do a little jump. You swing. You hit him right in the kneecap. He's like and he kind of starts hopping on one leg a little bit. And then as you come down, you do a sweet little parkour roll, come up behind him, and you're ready, and you just sort of got it lightly twirling in your hand.
So it actually stays over by these guys.
Oh, it does?
Flail, yeah. It's separate from me.
Oh, it's like a floating thing.
Yeah, it's a floaty thing.
Oh, gotcha. So then you command that, but you still do the jump and the cool stuff. So it's like you run and you jump and you throw your hand, which commands that. You still do the roll, come up behind, bouncing in place, and then it goes over back to them.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
Wonderful. Okay. Yamhorn, you are up next.
All right. Kind of feeling invigorated by that hand on his hip. He is going to. Do I, sizing him up, do I think that he can reach everywhere in this room?
He's about 18 feet tall, and so each arm is probably 9 to 10 feet. And the rooms, no, he'd have to take a couple steps, but he could make ground very, very quickly.
Like just a step, and he could reach one wall.
One step, and he's pretty much in the middle.
Okay.
Another step, because the room's only like 50 feet.
Okay.
It's about 25 feet tall, so he's got about a 6-foot headroom clearance. But he hasn't moved yet. I was telling Ren that he's only about 3 or 4 feet away from the wall, still kind of playing it close.
Okay. I think I would like to take my Warhammer.
Okay.
And I'm going to go straight at his knee.
Okay.
Two-handed. And I'm going to...
When it's doubled, you get more damage?
Yeah,
Okay.
I get 1d10 instead of a d8.
Great.
And I'm going to cast Vicious Smite on this one, too.
Okay.
So I get to add some damage to it.
Is that a magical addition to it?
Yeah, it's a paladin thing.
Okay.
You wouldn't understand it's a paladin, thing.
I gotcha.
Okay, so here we go.
So is that on top of it, or does it add, is it like a second roll for damage? Or does
it's
it just
on
add
top.
to
It
it?
stacks. Yeah.
Okay.
Almost a 1. 13 plus 5. 18.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Oh, with my hit and being on the other side of him, do they get advantage?
Because we have him surrounded, flanked.
Well, it doesn't matter because I hit anyway.
I'm going to say
Right.
no, only because
I
while
could
you're on the
crit.
other side, your weapon that is floating over by them.
Okay.
Okay. And I guess it would make a difference because I could crit and get double damage. Okay. Anyway, here I go rolling damage.
Okay.
A measly 5 plus 3, so that's 8 damage total. Oh, and I have a 1d10 chance to stun or daze.
Yeah.
So 8 damage though.
That's a D8.
This is
Oh, sorry.
and was it a 1 or a 0 that I need to get? Or I guess we could ask you. You just decide the number I need to hit
Oh,
on the D10.
7.
Okay.
Bummer.
I did not stun or daze. I got an 8.
Okay. So you go running up to this guy, and
So after my attack, I'm going to use my bonus action to take a cunning action. And as I'm swiping for that knee, I want to go between his legs and go behind him to the opposite wall as far back as I can.
it's only 3 to 4 feet. So you're very, very close to him.
That's fine. I just want to go behind him.
Okay.
That's all I'm interested in. Okay, now carry on.
All right. So you come running forward. Yammy, you always do this thing because your dreadlocks used to flail behind you, but so you're still doing the run. You got it to the side. You run up. You jump, and as you're going through his legs, you hit him right in the side of the knee, which knocks him to the right a little bit off balance, and then you land on the other side. Turn around, Yamhorn style. You're like, yeah. However, it's going to be easy. Make a acrobatics check, both Ren and Yamhorn.
$18 total.
There are 14.
Great. So as you hit him in the knee, because you hit him in the right knee as you went through, he kind of buckled him a little bit, and he starts to go forward, and as he does that, his left leg comes off of the ground, and then it's going right for you guys.
Oh, like he's trying to stomp on us?
No, it's just he's off balance, so his leg's flipping around, and he comes around, and you guys both void, and you both jump over it, because it's not like super tall, but now his back is to the wall on the left as you entered. And the door that you entered to is, so basically the door you entered in from is on his right now, and he's sort of in that corner of the room, but he's still sort of just like right there. So now you're all back in front of him. Ren.
Like he spun
Yammy.
around.
Well, yeah, because he went off balance, so he just kind of flipped around because you knocked his knee all wonky. Okay. And now, it would be, if I were him, it would be Ren and Yamhorn, and then Duroc over here on my right.
Okay.
Okay.
My turn.
Duroc Dragonsbane.
In Dwarvish, I ask him, "What's your name, giant?"
I have no name.
Good.
I am only a protector.
Oh. Well, good.
I guess you could call me the protector.
All right, protector.
Does that work for you?
The pro for short.
That's fine. I'd rather you didn't have a name. It'll make it easier to do this. And then I start attacking him.
I won't feel so bad.
God. $16.
Just barely missed.
I'm going to expend a superiority die and add it to my roll. 18.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Okay.
The bless that you gave us?
Yep.
Can we add it to anything? Like I could have added it to my damage,
believe
or is it
it's-
only attack rolls?
It's saving
and stuff?
throws and attack rolls.
Okay.
Yep.
It's basically the reverse of what I did to him.
Yeah.
9 damage.
And you're hitting him with your sword?
Yep.
Okay, 7 damage.
Oh, he's got resistance to slashing. Okay.
Does it matter if you just use stab?
Oh, actually, hey, sorry, I have Savage Attack. I get to pick my damage, so I'm going to reroll.
No, you can do that next time.
What?
You didn't think of it until you already rolled the damage.
Okay, fine. Well, I just rolled an 8 anyways.
That's fine.
For my next attack. So it's actually
Why do you have another attack?
because I have 2 attacks.
Okay.
So it's actually, I think that's 15 total. 10. Yeah, 15 total damage.
Damage?
Yeah.
Okay. 13 total damage. What was the first one you rolled? How much damage was it originally?
9. So you rolled. So it's 7.
So 7.
So 20 damage total.
Okay. Oh, he's feeling a little woozy.
Protector.
One of us is
So
in
where do you hit him?
to stand aside.
Where do you hit him?
Wherever I can reach him.
the balls.
All right.
I'd reach for the face if he was bent down, but
Well, he's not.
I just hit
Then
him.
you whack him right in the shin. You run up to him, whack him right in the shin.
Cut off his big toe.
And you get him right in that sensitive spot. It's got a few more nerve endings than this stone giant. And you whack him right there, and he's like, oh, no. And he's like, my Achilles shin. and he is not happy with that. And then you say,
Protector, it's not too late to give up.
you know I can't do that.
Neither can I.
And he's going to immediately swing at you. Do I still have the minus D4 thing?
You make another saving. So if you can
make
beat a
saving
15,
throw first?
Yeah, charisma.
Okay. Ooh, 17.
Dang it. So no, you do not.
All right.
Oh, he doesn't hit you?
No, he,
No, that-
he
I just
doesn't
broke
have to
the-
do the D4.
I don't have to do the D4 this
Wow.
time.
Yeah.
All right, now,
He's swinging at full force. now.
Duroc. That's a natty 20.
Holy.
So you miss.
Yep.
I'm just kidding. Okay, fine. Crit me.
And he's gonna swing at you with his great club. Oh boy.
It's pretty great. Real great. Low damage.
Oh boy. You poor man.
Please don't kill me. That's all I'm asking.
That's going to be 16 points of damage for you.
Okay.
So he is right after you hit him in the shin. He's like, "I'll show you hitting in the shin," and he's just going to sort of.
I invented that.
How dare you best beat my own game? And he's just going to swing right at you. And you're wearing armor and stuff, right?
Shoot.
Yeah.
He's going to just smack you right in the chest, and it's going to knock you back about 5 feet. You're just going to boom. And he kind of gave a little bit of a Happy Gilmore there for you, but he came too much up on the upswing, even though it was a natty 20, and he just sort of like knocks you, pop flies you way up by about 10 feet. Whoa! And then boom, and you land on your back, smack your head, and take 16 points of damage.
That sucks.
Yeah. All right, Ren.
All right, so my flail is still over there by Duroc. It's going to make it swing.
Okay.
Not great. That's going to be 10.
Okay, swing and a miss.
So it misses.
Hang on really quick. I might be able to help you.
How hurt are you, Duroc?
I have 30 HP still.
Okay, so you're still pretty solid.
And I can't help you.
So I'll use my action to go ahead and Sacred Flame him. He makes a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, what do I got to beat?
15.
All right. Ooh, only a 10.
All right, he takes 2d8.
Okay.
So that's 14 plus anything?
Yeah, anything.
Please. Just anything.
Yeah, just roll until you get a natty 20. Then
It doesn't say it's plus anything. So
Okay.
I would be surprised if you didn't have a spell modifier, like an attack bonus.
it doesn't say that it gets a bonus. It just says the spell damage and dexterity saving throw take 1d8 radiant damage. So it takes radiant damage if that matters.
But casting that spell, you should have a spell attack bonus as a casting
probably
character.
it counts in your proficiency as well. So it's probably +3.
Like I've got a +7 when I cast a spell.
It doesn't say that it has any bonuses though.
Well, it's not
It's
a bonus
just a natural
though.
bonus.
It's just like if you were doing a melee and you have a
Yeah.
+5 or whatever.
That modifier is 17.
No. It would be
Oh.
your attack roll.
to hit. Did you
No,
already hit?
it makes a save. So it has an DC.
Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah. It doesn't say that it has
I
any
was waiting for
bonus
you guys to
Okay.
get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have any bonus to damage.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
All right, so how much? So what's the
I
deal?
forget now. It was 15, I think.
14.
Roll back that tape.
It was
What'd you roll?
He said 14.
It's
Yeah,
8
I
and a
think he said
6,
14.
So if we have 14.
Yeah.
14 radiant damage.
Well, our listeners will not let us know because no one writes in. But 14.
God, watch.
Oh,
we're
if we
wrong.
get something wrong,
It was
they'll
like
write us.
4.
They'll write us.
Oh God, I hope we're right.
And for my movement, I'll go ahead and move over by Duroc using my nimbleness. So I'm
Okay.
going to move through him.
So you hit him with the fire again. He does not like that. He's goes back. You actually kind of knock him into the ropes, if you will. He goes back up against the wall, but bounces right back, and he kind of shakes it off. And he's definitely a little, fists are a little bit lower than where they should be. He's definitely down a little bit. You're definitely getting to him. Yummy.
All right. I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to go for damage. Forget Hold Person.
Okay.
I'm going to take a swing with my hammer, two-handed,
Okay.
and here we go. Have any more blessings?
You do have your blessing. You haven't used it yet.
Is that metagaming if I know that it won't reach his...
No,
I don't.
it's
It
fine.
doesn't say that you can't use
It's
it before. or
totally
after,
fine.
so-
Why would you waste it if it's not going to work?
That's true.
You haven't used it yet.
Like, I won't be able to hit. So, my
have 2 attacks.
my swing does not make it.
Okay.
I got a 13, but I'm going to use my extra attack, which I forgot to use last time, and I'm sure if there is anybody listening, they were screaming at me. So I whiffed the first one, but the second one I hit with a 19, I'm assuming.
Yep, you hit.
Okay, so D10 plus 2. Nice. 12 damage.
Okay, and you're hitting him with your hammer?
Hammer, yeah.
All right, what would you like to do?
Bludgeoning.
And you have a 1d10 to stun.
Oh, yeah. Seven! I hope you got that on film, buddy.
I wasn't filming.
So what was my damage?
You hit 12 damage.
Yeah, 12 damage.
And then
And he's stunned or dazed. Which I can look up here in a second.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just said it had to be like some sort of dice check.
Okay, 12 damage, and
Yeah,
then...
and he's stunned or dazed.
Okay. Well, I'm going to... Is that any sort of like a paralyzed or a petrified type of thing?
Something like that.
He's immune to that. He's he is immune to being paralyzed or petrified.
Well, let me look it up and we'll find
All right.
out for sure. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak. Creature automatically fails strength, dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack of the creature, critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Whereas stunned creature can't move and can speak only falteringly, like kind of like Grayek when he had feeble mind, kind of a thing. Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Okay.
So we have advantage on rolls against, and that looks like that's it.
Okay. So you'll just have to remind me what I have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, how does he get out of it?
Oh, we need to like roll a duration. I think. I think it's a D4 for rounds.
Why don't we go with saving throw?
Okay.
Okay.
It makes it
round
more
he just
interesting.
has
So
to-
at least this first round, but then he can save on his next turn.
Okay.
Cool.
my turn.
So I do that.
All right. You whack him. He's all messed up. He's stunned. He's on the ropes. And how much damage did he take?
12.
Okay.
And so now you guys have advantage when you do attack.
Sweet.
Okay. Is it Durok's turn?
Yeah,
It is.
you got worse than me.
I'm going to roll the red dice for blood.
All right.
You have advantage.
advantage.
It was a crit fail.
Yes.
That's better.
Advantage means you get to roll again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And pick the higher of the two.
Okay.
27.
Yep, that's a hit.
Does he become unstunned when he gets hit again?
Oh, I do. Sorry.
DM.
What's that?
When he gets hit, does he become unstunned?
Like it knocks some sense back into him.
Yeah, like I got my memory back.
I'll let you go one round.
Okay.
Of me having to saving throw here. All right, what do we got?
13 damage.
13 damage. It actually takes 13 damage.
Seems like it would be a Constitution save for stunned effect.
Yeah, I would think so.
So what did you hit me with? The sword again?
Sword, just whoosh. Yeah, I'm just.
All right.
I'm like.
So he's sort of like I said, he's on the ropes. He's kind of oh boy, I am not feeling well. And then you just slash him right in the shin, right across that funny shin bone.
And I got one more attack too.
Okay.
And I have advantage.
Yeah. What did you get though?
9. And this time I got 25
to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, hit.
And now I do 12 damage.
Okay. All right, he takes 12 damage. And you come back around the horn with your sword, and you hit him right in the same spot, crossing the other way, making a little X on his shin there. Yeah, he's not doing well. You sort of took a chunk out of his shin and made a little X there on his shin.
Nice.
And then I yell at him again that I don't want to kill him.
You'll have to kill me to stop me.
I counted on it.
So
all right, so now what do I have to do?
Constitution saving throw.
What am I trying to be here? Okay, so I'm rolling against your DC, which is a 15.
Correct.
All right. He's got good constitution.
No, he doesn't.
He absolutely
a giant rock
does.
guy has a good constitution.
He absolutely
He's
does.
impervious.
15.
Fart. He's unstunned.
All right.
Now, can he act on that same one?
I was just about to ask that.
Was that the end of his turn or the beginning of his turn?
I think that when you roll a dice check, you can go on with your turn.
Okay.
It depends on if it's at the start of his turn.
Like
or at
if
the
I
end of his
failed,
turn.
That's the point.
If
Yeah.
I failed it, then I would
You
have
would still be
not taken
stunned.
an action.
Very fair.
Yeah. Cool. So Yamhorn, he's going after you.
Yeah.
He's not a fan of you. And even though this schmuck over here just cut up his shin, he's got a little respect for him because he's a dwarf. You with your pale bald head, not a fan.
I get no respect.
Yeah. So he's swinging that club at you. Natty 20.
That's a hit.
Second crit too.
Yeah. And oh boy.
And just like that, the end of Yamhorn.
Ooh. That is an 18 of damage for you there, kid.
Okay.
So he's definitely, he's coming at you. He's got his stalactite club, and he's just gonna smash you, and you're going right into the wall, and he's just gonna, and then he moves it back, and that was his turn. Ren, you were up.
All right, my weapon is going to go ahead and make its attack.
Okay.
I'm not good.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't hit. Like 7.
Nope. Swing and a miss.
I guess 9. But
Things are not looking up.
so I'm going to go ahead and use my nimbleness, and I'll move back over to Yamhorn.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and give him a Cure Wounds. We'll do level 2.
Okay.
I get the chills like when you have a really good pee when he puts his hand on my hip.
You could have just gone more like when someone touches you with a cold hand.
Well,
No.
but everybody is thinking about it and knows exactly what I'm saying.
Oh boy.
So that's going to be 14.
Healing points for Yammy.
And I also get 4 myself. So I'm
nice.
actually back to full health.
Oh, hey, how about
Rub it in.
All right, Yamhorn, feeling reinvigorated after your body pee.
All right.
Take him out, Yamhorn. Now's our chance.
All right, I'm gonna swing at him with my hammer.
I'm in a lot of pain. Yeah.
17 plus 5.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay, here we go.
You're double handing your hammer?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Always. I don't care about no shields no more.
Okay.
There's 6, and I'm coming back for my extra attack with another swing.
Okay.
That would be a 9 to hit.
Okay. So where do you want to hit him?
I'm just hacking away at that knee.
Okay.
I want to try to chop this tree down.
All right. So you go running up to him, hammer to the side, swing. It's a hit. Pop him right on that kneecap. And he definitely stumbles just a little bit, but he was kind of like, oh, that was weaker. And because he sort of stumbled, you misjudge when you come back for the second one and swing and a miss.
And that's where we leave it for this week, adventurers. Tune in next time to see if they beat the stone giant. I've been Bentley Michaels, and for Caleb, Rhett, and Milo, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.